Welcome to One World News. In breaking international news, the United States has conducted a series of airstrikes on ISIS targets in Syria, a day after the country fell into the hands of rebel forces. The strikes come amid political uncertainty and conflicting statements from the US leaders. Here's the full story. Syria's capital Damascus has fallen to rebel groups, ending President Bashar al-Assad's 24-year rule. The dramatic regime change led to Assad fleeing the city, leaving a power vacuum in the region. Reacting swiftly, the US Central Command, known as CENTCOM, confirmed precision airstrikes on over 75 ISIS targets across central Syria. The strikes targeted ISIS leaders, operatives, and camps. CENTCOM emphasized these actions were necessary to prevent ISIS from exploiting the chaos following Assad's fall. CENTCOM Commander General Michael said, "There should be no doubt we will not allow ISIS to reconstitute or exploit this situation. Any organization supporting ISIS will be held accountable." The airstrikes carried out on December 8 involved advanced military assets like B-52 bombers and F-15 fighter jets. According to CENTCOM, these efforts are part of broader mission to disrupt and ultimately defeat ISIS in the region. Hours after the strikes, President Joe Biden addressed the nation, calling Assad's downfall a moment of risk and opportunity. He praised the Syrian people's resilience and pledged US support to help them rebuild. Biden also acknowledged the risk of power vacuum in the war-torn country. President Joe Biden says this is a historic opportunity for the Syrian people, but also a moment of uncertainty. The United States will work with partners to manage the risk and support a better future for Syria. Biden attributed Assad's collapse to waning support from key allies Russia, Iran, and Hezbollah, all of whom are grappling with their own crisis. Donald Trump expressed a different view. In a social media post, Trump criticized US involvement in Syria, calling the situation not a fight. Donald Trump said, "This is not a fight, let it play out, do not get involved." Trump argued that Russia's inability to stop the rebel advance proves their limitations in the region, adding that the US should focus on domestic priorities instead of intervening in Syria's conflict. The situation in Syria remains volatile, with global powers divided on how to proceed. While the Biden administration aims to stabilize the region and curb ISIS, President-elect Trump's stance signals a shift in US foreign policy. What comes next for Syria? Only time will tell. For now, the world watches as the new chapter unfolds in the country's turbulent history. Thank you for joining us.